Well, welcome to J Banquets at the auditorium. Come on in.
Alright, well, welcome. In my area, what we like to do is make sure that there's a table here for any guests that you may give us, so that way we can make sure any guest who's supposed to be in your event is actually coming to the event based on the list that you provide to us. We do send out like a template, so that way you don't have to kind of figure out your guest list yourself. You just plug in the names, give it to us, and we check them in the book. So that's your guest list. So here is our decor options that we stand with the actual event itself. So the linen options, you have your ivory, your black and white, 3 different textures, kind of like a black taffeta, little bit of your pin cup, and you got like a little fluff, which I call like the feather linen, are your options. And like I said, any 3 of those colors. And then you have pop, which we call the square runner. So you have a sequence option, like a flat and just satin option. You have a velvet option as well. Again, any color in those 3 particular textures. Also, our standard centerpieces are either your rose gold bottoms, your gold bottoms, or the silver bottoms, all with the clear cylinder base in the middle. So again, no matter what your event color scheme is, we have options here to make sure that it does look the way that you want it to look.
Welcome to the bar. So at J Banquets, we view our bar as unorthodox. And I say unorthodox because behind me, you see our top shelf bar. Our top shelf bar represents what I like to think as the same options you'll get if you went to a restaurant or a club in regards to number of different gin options, number of different tequila options, number of different rum options. You have your vodka options, cognacs, and your whiskeys. Now, with that being said, that's what the top shelf looks like. Our premium bar is a little bit more condensed. You get one option of tequila, rum, gin, vodka, whiskey, and Almaretta. It's not top shelf. These are more premium brand liquors. Also, you get all kind of Coke products. Those Coke products are Coke Sprite, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, along with our non-alcoholic beverages, which is sweet tea, lemonade, and water in a self-serve station. We provide bartenders that are trained in executing those different beverage options that people will want, along with all the mixers. So depending on what you're looking for, we have it available, and you don't have to stress about who's serving the liquor and things of that nature because we take care of it all in-house. We have our cake table, and typically in the back of the room is where we'll have a photo booth. That photo booth allows, I call it an anchor, because what it does is allow a photo booth person to set up and break down in the event and get away if they have to leave early for whatever reason. But they also still here by the bar where people can partake in food and drinks.
Always a place that my brides love, or anybody celebrate anything, not just weddings. But this particular cake table can be mainly for the bride's cake. It happens to have a groom's cake. Then you can put like a standing table here, which you see here, just like a different tablecloth on it. And that way, you kind of put that next to the actual bride's cake. If you're having a party or a social event, you have any type of desserts, cake or desserts, this is a good table for that as well. Looks pretty, doesn't require linen, and then that way it kind of goes with your event. So, welcome to the main auditorium space. Let's go over what our standard options are. I know you may see some upgraded options right here, but let's go over what actually comes standard for every single event. So all the draping on the walls, including the walls of the stage, are all standard. The uplighting behind the draping, which can be in any color, is standard as well, and we kind of coincide that with the actual stage lighting as well. Your clear Chivari chairs, your white dance floor, and again, your linens on the tables, which kind of gives you a different texture in this room today. You have, again, the feather that gives you a little fancy look, just like a regular plain flat linen. And then you have like a little texture there with your pin tuck. Again, 3 different textures, 3 different options, 3 different colors, whatever it is that kind of goes with your color scheme. As well as you can kind of see here are the square runners. So on this particular setting, it's a green velvet. So then again, texture, color gives you that unique color scheme for your particular event.
Welcome to our buffet station number 1. So with all our buffets, no matter what it is, cocktail hour or main buffet, our staff is here to serve you and your guests continuously throughout the whole event. We have signage that tells people to just take their utensils and their napkins only. Reason being, we don't want anybody to contaminate the other plates by touching plates without having their hands sanitized, if you will. So our staff will grab plates and walk them down the line and serve your guests continuously throughout the whole event. For each event that's being hosted by us, we put signage out so folks can kind of get an idea of what the food is that's being offered that evening. And throughout the entirety of each event, we have staff that will be available to serve people from beginning to end. Now, speaking at the end of the event, we know that most hosts run around with the chicken with their necks off and never get an opportunity to eat. So they don't have to worry about that with us because we pack up food at the end of each event to make sure that the host and their family has food that they pay for to go home and eat for the rest of the day or night with. These are some of the things that make us unique and best practices that our previous and current clients love about us. So if you're seeking catering services in the greater New Orleans area or host venue, check out J Banquets and Receptions at the Auditorium.